Good morning, everyone. Wednesday, the 3rd of December, 2025. I want to make a quick part 2 to yesterday's video, Blackrock's current events. Now I want to focus on the exchanges. It came out that the exchanges acquired, people are using the term bought, but it's acquired, and there's a reason why I say that. I'll get to that. Multi-millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. And the losses from this wipeout were something like 800 billion, some ridiculous number in that range. So 800 billion, divided by, say, $100,000, there you go. That's how many Bitcoin were purchased. Now it's hovering at like 91,000 or something like that. Now, how did they acquire it? The longs and the shorts. That's how they acquire everything. It's basically, well, let's just say that's how they acquire everything. It's considered fair in trader world. I don't know why they accept that, but they do. Anyway, the whole point is, in my humble opinion, the exchanges know what's coming. And it's not just Blackrock. They're all the asset manager groups, financial institutions, what have you, they're all in on it. Because right behind Blackrock is Vanguard in terms of size. You got State Street in there. Finance is a huge cabal. Now, that's part of the reason why Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc. will not take over the world. Breaks my heart to say that, or sort of, because I really had a belief that the people could do something really good. And perhaps that was true at one time, and it kind of got away from people. But the way it is now, this asset class is in the firm control of big players. That's why I said the other day that it's actually possible that this whole thing about, oh, come in Wall Street, that went on like quite a few years ago, was orchestrated. So the world that we have today is a world where exchanges are shorting, longing, wiping out people. There's probably a double book thing, but nothing's illegal because we have no real regulations. So while crypto in and of itself is a good thing, the big players are dominating everything about it, ladies and gentlemen. So the exchanges have walked away with millions of Bitcoin. They're controlling tons of money, $1 trillion easily right there when you think about everything. So when you add it all together, you got multi-trillions of dollars in the hands of the cabals. And where did that money come from? People working hard and believing in concepts. And in some cases, people who just inherited it, and that was it. Thank you, sir. But the point is that here we are in this game that's being run by asset managers, by institutions such as, well, exchanges such as Binance and the rest, and a whole bunch of, well, people that you see in the news all the time. They sit on councils that run different cryptos, sit on foundations, what have you. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is be smart, see what's going on. For example, the nation of Georgia signed some paperwork with Hedera, that's H-bar, put part of some governmental things onto the Hedera blockchain. Or excuse me, Hedera is a hash graph, but the DLT, digital ledger technology of Hedera. And well, I'll let you guys look and see who sits on all the different councils and everything else about that. So now, nothing I say is financial advice, but I bring this stuff to light. I bring it in for discussion, and I do so because people have to really wake up to what's going on here. Markets are manipulated. The only way, and you're not going to start beating the market, you're just going to play along with it. So I just want to get some people out of this this egotistical idea that, or their naivete, what have you. Nobody's perfect. We all have our foibles. But my whole purpose is to just wake up people to this. So we have a choice. We can either start believing in the hopes and dreams of certain things, or we can face this with a dose of reality, and that is, you got to get in on the game. That's my humble opinion, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get in on the game. So that's why I like the ISO coins. I see a lot of things that to me are suspect, and people go, what are you suspicious of? I go, I'll just say shadiness, ladies and gentlemen. There's just some things just don't seem to be above board. That's the only other ways I could say it. All right, everyone. Do get ready for more volatility. More than likely, we'll see a huge surge up, and that would be very interesting. It would just really confirm market manipulation. And one last thing, I would just like to reinforce what I've been telling people for quite a long time. The only way these markets are so well manipulated is because there's not enough liquidity. Initially 4 trillion went down to somewhere in the range of 3 trillion. That's not enough liquidity for this market. You gotta, in order to have a good effect upon the global markets with their huge size in the quadrillions, you need to at least 10x that 4 trillion. All right, that's just math, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't do math, you're just gonna have to trust me on that. It's not too hard though. Just try it. All right, everyone. Do take care. Be well. Remember, stick it to the man, not to each other. And peace.